Hello, WordNerds! Happy Friday, and welcome to a super exciting bonus write-in. We are here. We are, in theory, getting some stuff done, and we figured we would take you all along for the ride and do a little extra something. Whatever it is you're working on, that is excellent. Just jump in with us, and we'll all get a little bit of stuff done. What is everyone working on today? Erin?
I am working on, well, technically I do 2 sets of edits every day now, which is fun. I'm working on a story about fairies for Wattpad. That's what I'm doing right now, and I'm editing that.
And Kyra?
I am actually doing some very rare for Kyra plot outlining.
Nice.
And when I get tired of that, I might also work on some like fun Wattpad stuff.
And Megan?
I am working on revisions. This is our normal writing group, is the 4 of us, and we met on Wednesday and spent like an hour and a half going over my plot. And so I revised about 10,000 words yesterday, and I would love to get about that again because I would like to be done with the first half of revisions by the time I move, which is why my office is empty. So,
And then you can send it to Erin.
and then I can send it to Erin.
That's what's important here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Erin gets this book.
never mind your agent. I'm clearly
like,
the
sorry,
most important part.
I had to send it to Erin.
Priorities.
Yes. Give us a shout if you're in the chat too. Let us know what you're working on. What are you working on, Kelly?
Oh, right. Good question. I'm going to be writing a chapter of the short story that I set for my writing group goal. I said I'd have it done by next writing group, so I should work on it.
Nice.
Unlike last week where I did my goal the morning before writing group. I was like, yes, I did the
I
thing.
think we all did our goal.
We all did that.
I
Yes.
just didn't meet my goal.
One of us did it the morning of. I can't remember who it was.
I did not all of it, but part of it.
I was going to say maybe Kyra. I'm not calling you out because I am just as bad.
Yes, she is.
It wasn't like terrible. My goal was like to write 5,000 words during the week, and I think I only did like 700 the morning of. So
You still got words written. I still think that's good.
So if this is your first time joining us for a write-in, welcome. We are so happy you're here. The way this usually works is we set amounts of time and then write for those set amounts of time. We have prompts if you would like them. You don't have to use the prompts, but if you need something to kind of get things going for you, then they are there. Feel free to ask any reading or writing related questions in the discussion section, and we will try to answer them while we are here. Let's start our first sprint in 1 minute at the 15. Just dive right in. Right now we've got Lindsay, Andrew, and Lizabella here with us. Thanks for being here, guys. So our prompts are all themed around moving today, because apparently that's all I can think about right now. So for the first prompt, have your character putting things in boxes, either literally or metaphorically. So it is time. Again, this sprint is going to go from the 15 to the 35. We do 20-minute sprints when we are doing them on this channel. And good luck. I'll put all this info in the discussion section as well.
Absolutely. So this one's kind of like And then this is an example of one of the very plans here. In this process, this is a development for you, but this is a very unique work. I've never seen anything work. These are interior rooms, so they're not doing the bedroom. But this is quite large.
I was going to say to you, I know we need to use this. Last time I was here, I didn't go like this time. Last time I was here, I used to and I had told her Dan that week. You guys did, I didn't, but I found out when she was young, in all the pictures when you were that would be more, I agree, like she's not something about grassing and mentioned that to you last time. Yeah, I didn't notice this. So it could have been something she was doing at the time, or eating, or sucking in the acid, and it would smell like that. Yeah, but I thought I mentioned that to you. It's not that we're not doing it, like you might listen to it. Meanwhile, you know, but it was, yeah, you and Rob and no, Jim was whatever that was. So anyway,
we have the most interesting one
a new computer for business. So where is it at right now? Like, is he just looking into it, or is he already approved by? Oh, okay, so he's got So now they're talking about,
so I expect
so now they come over.
this is a great rental property. Find that out.
When I was here,
I'll get a report.
So when you're given these grants,
Yeah.
you don't spend all the money next year. They don't just say, gee, that was great, and you didn't function unless you're. They cut you back. So where they found that out, they spend the money on anything just so it's not cut back, because then I can get it back. Taking it back. They would buy your desk, computers, and this is a charity. Yeah, because you're staying within it, like, you know, and you didn't spend most of it. Will carry over to the next year. They cut it in half, and then all of a sudden now there's this growing on anything just that it's not. I could never realize. Well, that's why you see all these all massive and new and all these big open desks and everything else.
Doing everything.
You're paid by the municipality. So
what it does essentially.
they would do their budgets raised.
For someone like yourself, this is one of the reasons why my office decided to
You should have stayed within your budget. Because you know what I mean, when you need more, you should have stayed within your budget.
Now that money's been allocated
or take that opportunity.
Was they allocated a whole year?
And there's no crystal ball.
instead of going right on or a little bit more, they drop it here.
It'll be
Whereas they
something, right?
should really have a little, so that the ones that are trying to stay under the it's still yours.
Yeah, and then next year you budget, or now it's running up.
Yeah, if you want to expand or get a bigger place, then you've got to
They are what they are. It's very subjective, right? So my goals is to do as much as higher or and then of course like for me I would be more
So,
there's a parking lot on the opposite side of this. Yeah, so there's a parking lot that it's stays the same until it gets developed. It just develops. So there's no timeline. Yeah, building on that side there. There is a setback. It's not necessarily like right now, it's not 5 years. It's just approved drawings that we provide. And they'll go, okay, we'll do it. I had to advocate on
Oh, I know. It sounded like you just did it.
But you really listen. And so, on these boards, you instruct to me, I think that the good editing as a professional
Yeah, I guess it makes
on this side, the way once you develop down the but for some of these she wants to be
what's up for the weekend?
on the street. It looks like a sex. What later today?
Any plans for the weekend?
All the municipal stuff like so over the next couple of days, it looks like some offers. I would highly recommend it.
Have a look at it anyway. Wasn't sure what it was or what it did.
At the very least, tie this up, make sure that it's something that
I didn't notice it last time.
I noticed the way that people love it and it's not push off inside, so the process will be sale.
It's gotta be shallow because that's why I noticed it in there. And it's funny, I was gonna
Cooperating, all cooperating.
because even if these classes I use this
Okay,
and
cool.
skip
So he'll be up to speed with this process 100%, great value to you.
But I just use my same background. And it was exactly the way I handled it.
Or in the back, they might have used it.
Brown's gonna be up tonight. It could have just got paid. Can I come up and see you tonight or tomorrow morning?
Probably
I did it in the mail.
Maybe you should send it to the I should take it home and send it I'll see you later tonight, or you'll be there, or tomorrow morning, okay? Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good day.
Well, you know that Colorado very cold. There was only one underneath, so I used that one. The other one is still stuck. But it's just but everything is still hanging on the side.
Yeah, this is right above where we are. One of them is they're retired and they want to have a station for a long term. And so like, he's not that set. They're all like that. There's a couple others who are looking at this larger program because they need houses for business. Some people can't downsize, others they can. Yeah, absolutely. So this would be the only very pattern developer. Wherever we set up a show that was we will have for $2, 14 pounds, or one.
go for everyone?
Good. Only got 187, but I finished a chapter, so I kind of let myself get reorganized after that.
My computer just decided to repeatedly crash, so I got 0 words done.
Yay!
Still trying to reboot itself. I don't know if it's finally bit the dust or not.
Oh no.
We shall see.
I don't know how to quantify progress when I'm brainstorming, but I think I know more things now than I did 20 minutes ago.
What do you ask for, really?
I got 439.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Last night or 2 nights ago, I was trying to figure out my plot, and it was like, I think I figured it out, but at the end of it, I was just kind of sitting there like, was this progress? Do I know more than when I started?
I would say that honestly,
Well, I'm doing next week what we did with Megan this week in writing group. So I'm trying to write up this document with all of the stuff I already know. And it's like, not only is there a lot of stuff I don't know, but the stuff I already do know, when I actually try to put it in words, I'm like, this doesn't sound as cool as it did in my head.
I feel like the plots never sound as cool when they're just written out.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you need the prose to go with it.
Yeah. It's like, imagine this, but with a little more shazam.
Yeah. Imagine this, but with dialogue.
And aesthetic.
So we've got Brand got 70 brainstorming words. Lizabella got 81. Danny Darling got 5 whole words after joining late. Lizzie got 450. Andrew got 312. Welcome to everyone. We've got a lot of people in the discussion, which is awesome. We are so happy you're here. Bobby Joe Duncan got 163. We had a question from Lizabella. Are any of you doing July Camp Nano?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Don't know what I'm doing. Probably this thing I'm outlining.
Yeah, I would love, if I'm done with revisions, I get to do Camp Nano with this new project that I've been wanting to write for months, but I've had these revisions to do. So, fingers crossed I finish.
I put aside the project I was really like flowing on, like really, really doing well at because of like multiple edits. So I would like to be done that by camp, and then I can get back to the project I'm excited about. So it'd be awesome.
Yes.
So yes, maybe for all of our answers.
Yeah.
I'm using it as like motivation because I love having the word count goals and stuff and having those nano charts, but I don't get to use them unless I finish the revisions.
I'm just bad with camps for some reason. Even if I'm doing it, I never think to log into their website and actually like participate or update my word count. I'm doing camp in spirit always, but it's the actual literal doing of camp.
I really like, I don't know that I'm great at participating in the conversations, but I like that you're in cabins and you can see each other's word counts because I know that they can see mine, and if I have the best word count, then they will know it, and the Gryffindor in me just loves that.
Ugh, you are such a typical
I am
Gryffindor.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, could I be Slytherin? And then I do things like that. I'm like, no, I'm 100% Gryffindor. Yeah, we've got Danny Darling in the discussion section is going to do camp. Let us know if you guys are planning to do camp as well. Melissa got about 50 words. Let's see. We've also got people working on some exciting books. Let's see. We have hit kind of an awkward time in which we could start it right this moment or wait 5 minutes. What do you guys want to do?
I could talk for 5 more minutes.
Let's do it. So the next sprint will be at the 45. It'll be another 20-minute one, so it'll go until 5 after the hour. And the next prompt coming up will be have your characters. Sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. The second prompt is road trip. Have your characters travel from one point to another in an extended fashion. I am
travel montage.
Yes. Oh. What
no. Words? Come on, computer. You're gonna be battling this computer the whole time.
Oh no.
It just did. Okay.
Is it just not turning back on, or
no?
What DEFCON are we at here?
No, it just every time I try to go on the internet to like check the chat or anything like that, it just is like. So I think I'm just gonna stay off the internet. Sadly.
Okay. I would pay good money for a computer who would do that for me. I'm like, no, Kelly, focus.
Oh. I guess so. Technology hates me today, though. Before we started this, I'm in the middle of a coffee shop, and I tried to log into the chat on my computer, and it made this really awful, high-pitched, squealy feedback. And everyone in the coffee shop was staring at me. It was like, I heard that from the other room. I'm like, everyone in this coffee shop heard it. Very loudly. Very embarrassing.
Look at the girl with blue hair making all that noise.
Very subtle.
Who has a group chat open on her phone, but no one is there.
Yeah. That's the other thing. It was just like, you are in a group chat with yourself. I was like, great.
Cool.
This is what I wanted. Oh, jeez.
I have a...
Yeah.
I'm at the point in revisions now where there's just a huge chunk of all new scenes that I have to write. And that was what stopped me yesterday. It was like yesterday I had to write new stuff, but I was also able to every new scene I wrote, I was able to put in a scene I had already written, and now it's going to be 5,000 words of new content. And this is not what I signed up for with revision.
Yeah, I'm
sounds
at that
like this
place
is a well-timed write-in for you.
Yes, yeah, I've already done one of the scenes in that sprint, so that is good for me.
Solid progress.
I'm sorry, but there are so many doggos walking past me out this window in the coffee shop. It's really hard. It's really hard to just run outside and pet them all. Pause the chat.
Yes.
It's distracting.
I was thinking about that when we were talking about the idea of switching writing processes between all of us. Of if someone's going to try mine, they're going to need at least 3 dogs who will bark on a fairly regular basis.
I could do that one at my mom's house. She has
Or
so many dogs all the time.
You could just record dog noises and play it at a regular interval to get the surround sound experience.
Yes, just record yourself for a day, Kelly, and make your own ambient sound.
Well, even in that last sprint, my dog she was freaking out because there's banging noises going on. I thought she wanted on my lap, so I backed up my chair, and then she just sat down where my chair was supposed to be. So the writing's going on my desk, and I'm 3 feet away. Well, I guess I live here now.
This is the cat's favorite room. I'm really surprised he hasn't come in and walked across my keyboard yet.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, I closed the door. That's probably why. I'm surprised he hasn't stood outside meowing loudly.
He hasn't phased through the wall yet.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
If you hear meowing in the next one, that's Hugo.
Yeah. All right, it's time. So we will write for 20 more minutes, check in at the 5. Again, all the prompts today are moving themes, since that is my life right now. And so this one is road trip. Have your characters go from point A to point B together. I'm sure shenanigans will ensue. Good luck.
Awesome. If you want you out of here, I'm gonna go next door and see what's going on there. But I'll be out here all day. What do you got, man? So we said to ourselves, how do you know it's not going to be a call and a full
They look at our faces and they're all, what's that to you? All this looks now.
So if you borrow an express, like
He has a little bit of blind space, but nothing else.
yeah, no, I mean, it's actually.
In time. Or like 50 words.
I don't even think I got that many.
It's very distracted this time.
I think I got like 250.
It's good.
I figured some things out.
Good job, Kara.
Thanks.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, my husband like says something that I'm like, "Oh, you should write a book. Wouldn't that be fun?" And then he like refers back to moments like these when I'm like, "This is torture. Writing is the worst. Why do I do this?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why would I do that to myself?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially on days where it's just like pulling teeth, which I feel like today is one of those days for me.
Same.
Same. Yeah, if I wasn't here with you guys, I definitely would have wandered off by now.
Yeah. This time I so badly did not want to write this new teen edition that I was like, maybe I'll just pay some bills. Library books online. I had like a library fine that I needed to pay because apparently I can't check out a book without keeping it too long.
You're a better person than I am. You're about to flee the state. It's the perfect time not to pay library bills.
They'll never find me.
No, that's when they send out the library debt collectors, the library police.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I checked out this CD for this like orchestra I was in. I wanted to hear the piece we were playing, and then I forgot to return it, and then I left and went to college. And legit for years, I was worried that the library was gonna hunt me down and like fine me so much money or arrest me or something because I stole an old Russian CD. But like no one was checking that out. But yeah, like 5 years later, my mom was like, A, they wouldn't arrest you. B, they sent the bill to our house and I just paid for the CD. Fine.
And all along you've been worried. You're like, Mom, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. So
I am.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I'm now trying out you and Emma's mode of plotting with this spreadsheet.
Yes.
Because it's part of my editing process. I need to like rewrite out the plot line and be like, what do I need to change? So this is a good time to use that.
I love it. Yeah, Emma's video went up and I was like, dang it. Because I am also preparing a video on plotting using a spreadsheet, but it'll be a while before that goes.
Plus yours will be different.
Yeah, it will be. But yeah, I sent you guys that tweet, right, of the person who uses those like super elaborate spreadsheets for plotting.
I think recently or no?
Kind of recently.
I don't remember it.
I don't think so.
I saw this person tweet, and it was like a color-coded spreadsheet for plotting.
Oh yeah, I think you like Snapchatted us a picture or something.
Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out how to recreate it, even though it only has like such a small snapshot of the spreadsheet.
So fancy.
Yeah, I do want to try that more because like everything Emma was saying about like it's fun writing things down, but not being able to move things around and change things is the reason I keep buying notebooks and not using them because it's frustrating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I keep hoping that Scrivener is going to come out with their PC update because then I could do it on Scrivener, but they just keep pushing back the deadline for PC, and I have just given up on it.
Just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a fun activity logging onto the Scrivener website and seeing what the deadline has been pushed back. In the discussion section, we've got Melissa wrote 112 words, Brian got 225, Andrew got 521, which I think is a personal record. Way to go. Lizzie got 511, and Bobby Joe got 156. Way to go, everyone.
Good job.
So we'll probably jump into our next sprint, probably our last sprint. We usually do 3 of these. So
I'm working either way. Whatever.
yeah. We'll jump into our next sprint at the 15, so 4 minutes from now. Again, feel free to ask us any writing or reading related questions in the discussion section, and we will answer them or pitch us anything writing related you want us to talk about. Throw it in there and we will do that thing.
This is like a dance move.
Yeah.
Throw it in there. Throw it in the comments.
And yeah, so the next sprint will be have this scene. The prompt for the next sprint will be have this scene take place in a location that is unfamiliar to your character. And when we start, I'll put all that in the discussion section and repeat it
Because you're great. So on top of things. Erin, your coffee shop sounds like the funnest place.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds like everyone's having a really good time.
Is someone having a birthday? I thought I heard that.
Yes.
Wasn't someone having a birthday last time too?
I definitely heard some, because it was me and Megan's birthday week, and I heard someone in the background maybe like ordering a drink or something and mentioning that it was their birthday. Like,
oh, it's just birthdays every single day here. That's how we roll.
I'm gonna let the cat in because he's meowing too sadly.
Oh, poor kitty.
And earlier someone was talking about budgeting, and I'm like, wonder if they'd care if they knew that everyone on the internet could hear them talking about their budget.
You say it in a coffee shop, it might go online eventually.
I literally only caught the word budget, so it's not like it was anything secret.
No one was sharing their bank account information, unfortunately.
Yeah. My credit card is,
Yikes.
Sorry.
That's cool. I let him in, and now he's like trying to open the door so he can get back out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hugo.
Classic cat.
Cats are never grateful for anything.
Oh, no, now he's rubbing against my legs again. He heard me talking bad about him.
So what's everyone reading these days?
I'm reading We Hunt the Flame.
I want to read
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I just started All Our Broken Pieces, which is one of the other Wattpad 4.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm only like 2 chapters in, but I'm like really engaged by the voice already, so that's always a good sign.
It's so good.
Okay. I'm slumping hard these days. I've been reading the same books since vacation a month ago. So
Yeah. I'm also slumping hard, but I'm reading The Devouring Gray, and it's good.
You're reading what?
The Devouring Gray.
Oh, yeah. I love that book. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm like 5 chapters in, I think, and it's really good. I feel like the characters are really well done, so I'm enjoying that a lot.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I got an art copy, but I'm thinking about buying the hard copy too, because I know I'm going to want the whole thing on my shelf when more comes out. So I'm going to have to do it.
Yes. And with that, it is time for our next / possibly last sprint, depending on what everyone says when I send a group chat about it. So it'll go for 20 minutes. Check-in will be at the 35. And again, the prompt is have this scene take place in a location that is unfamiliar to your characters. Well,
So any Except from the beginning, we always had forward because so many years ago, and now they have together, put together, really find the passion. Joseph the worker. Joseph, then I always the worker was. Oh, because I only want to ask my sister. One night, a year ago, that she didn't like right but father was right away, and I am even I know myself.
Like 115 words.
Nice.
Slightly less distracted, but still distracted. How did
Progress.
you? Yeah.
And I taught myself how to plot on Excel. So woo.
I added a book to my Goodreads to read shelf, which is not
Well
what
done,
I was
Tara.
supposed to be doing.
That's all part of writing, reading.
Yeah.
It's just like 100 or so words.
That's good.
It's something.
Let us know how you did in the discussion section. Oh, Emma's in the discussion.
Emma! Hey, hi Emma.
We've got Melissa got 134, Lizzie 495, Emma 383, Catrice 359, Fran 326, Rosa Blue 389. Oh, good job, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. That is going to be our last sprint of the day, unfortunately. But we will be back on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time for our usual live chat, which is going to be a write-in as well. So if you've got more work to do, find us here then, and we can all be productive together.
Go team.
Go team. We've got some people on their lunch breaks now who joined us for the end there. Yay, lunch break productivity.
I need lunch.
Me too.
Jared just brought me lunch. A whole breakfast lunch.
So fun.
Yes.
Yum.
Does anyone have any final thoughts before Kelly takes us out?
Good job,
Got
guys.
nothing. Yes. Go team. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. As Megan said, we'll be back on Sunday for more of this. And I'm sure we'll be doing another weekday one at some point because it definitely does get us all moving a little bit more than we would be otherwise. So we will see you all next time. Until then, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.